Let's put it this way. I don't know about you, but for me, $380 is definitely not a small amount to just throw away. I don't know, because it's a new model. So today we're going to break down who actually needs this watch, who's better off saving their money, or conversely paying extra for a different model. This is the Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. It's not the Ultra, so this isn't about extreme conditions. And it has a great processor. The focus here is on health and a compact body. And we'll break down a few points. The ecosystem, size, health versus sports, if you can put it that way, money, and whether it's even worth upgrading from the previous model to this one. And first, there's not much to break down here. It's the ecosystem. The Watch 9 only works with Android. They truly shine with Samsung phones via the Samsung Health app. If you have an iPhone, just close this video because the watch physically won't work for you. There is no proper iOS support here. Next, that size. The watch comes in two sizes, 14 norm with a 1.34-inch screen and a 390 mAh battery. So this is for a slimmer wrist, or if you just don't want a bulky watch. I have the 44mm version. The screen here is 1.47 inches. The battery is 445 mAh, and these are chosen by those who care more about battery life and a larger interface. The price difference between the sizes is almost negligible, so if you're in doubt, go for the 44. Battery life is more important after all than a couple of millimeters of thickness. There you go. And moving on. Here's a point that many people get confused about. If you need diving, some serious trail running, or connecting power meters for cycling, then this is not for these watches at all. That's for the Watch Ultra. We will be reviewing those too, by the way. Next. The Watch 9, they are designed for daily monitoring. That is sleep, heart rate, cardio load. They are not for extreme sports, again. If you were looking for a watch for the mountains, you're just watching the wrong video. There, you need a different model. For $380, you get a cool processor, the same one as in the Ultra line, which is actually very good, but in a compact body. To be honest, for the Samsung line, this is a very good price-to-power ratio. There's not much point in looking for anything cheaper. Lower-end models like the Watch FE Lower-end models like the Watch FE were not released by Samsung at the same time as the Watch 9 this time around. So effectively, this is the starting entry point for the current Galaxy Watch with a modern chip. Moving on. Now let's talk about upgrading from the Watch 8. And here, everything comes down to one thing, whether you are satisfied with the old battery or not. Because there is an important nuance here. The capacity has increased, but it has increased differently. For the 40mm model, the capacity increased by 20%, while for this model, it's only by 2.3%. At the same time, Samsung themselves claim the same battery life as before. That is, approximately up to 30 hours of operation with the screen turned on. Therefore, if you are counting on noticeably longer battery life, then especially on the 44mm version, it's not a fact that you will feel any difference at all. The processor, meanwhile, is actually new, Snapdragon Wear Elite instead of the old Exynos. The set of health features has expanded. They've added vitals. If your Watch 8 is already barely breathing by the evening, then upgrading might still help due to the more efficient chip. But that, again, is not a guarantee. If you're satisfied with everything, you can easily wait a year, nothing will burn down. In short, to sum it up, the Watch 9 is the right choice if you're on Android. You care more about health and daily tracking rather than extreme sports. You want a modern chip without overpaying for the Ultra. And if you need diving or trail running, go for the Ultra 2. There you go. On iPhone, this conversation, well, like if you're on an iPhone, then this conversation isn't about you at all. So if this video helped you decide, leave a like and write in the comments which size watch you would choose. And I'll see you in the next video. That's all for now. Bye.